Hey guys, I'm Isel and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're taking a look into AFK Fish Farm again because 1.15.2 for Minecraft has dropped and I wanted to see if there was any changes, was there any effects to that. I got a comment on my last video and there's a few tweaks that we can make to this. So this comment from JP says you don't need the trapdoor, so we're going to try it out without the trapdoor. Also, be in a biome where it rains. When rain is able to hit the water, no glass above the source block. You get more baits while it storms. It also gets you better loot. So I have updated the design a little bit. Thank you JP for your comment. I really do appreciate that. This is the AFK Fish Farm that I have set up. And this is a little bit of a different design. I've put an iron door in here to stop any mobs from coming in. This is the AFK Fish Farm. Don't need a trapdoor anymore. Let's see if that's right. We need to go down and have a look at the bottom one because I've got this system here. And it would seem that it's right. It definitely works without the trapdoor. That's the AFK Fish Farm. I will come back to the storage system there in a minute. How do we make this? Doesn't make a difference. Oh, there is one other difference that I need to show you. And that is this. I have put a hole here. You see? That's glass. There's a hole here right above the source block. So should it rain or should we get a thunderstorm, we are going to get a better catch rate according to JP anyway. That seems to be the case. I've caught 6 fish there in a really quick time. That does seem to be above the norm. I am using a rod with mending, lure 3 and look of the sea 3. So this is the best rod that you can use. So you will get enchanted rods when you're AFK fishing. Make sure to combine them as quickly as possible so that you get this combination: lure 3, look of the sea 3 and mending 3. Okay, how do we make this, guys? What you're going to need is this: 2 chests, a hopper, an oak fence, water bucket, a lightweight pressure plate, and a note block. I'm not going to, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to surround it with glass or put it doors or anything like that. You can see why would you need this, obviously. You need this because you need to keep mobs out when you're AFK fishing, especially at nighttime. I thought that would make sense. Really. Do I really need to explain that you can't have an AFK fish farm outside without cover and protection, without being attacked by zombies, skeletons, and phantoms? No, didn't think so. First things first, what we need to do is we need to make a trench that is 4 long. So let's go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We can take out the dirt. Next we need to put in the chest, and we put in a double chest like that. Simple as that. Opens up easy. Next we need to get a hopper, okay? We need to shift. So you need to shift like this. Point into the side of the chest with the hopper in hand, and the hopper will then point into the chest here. So we've got nothing in the chest. If I put in some sand here, you get these 4. There we go, loading, because the hopper's pointing into it. Next we need to put on top, again we need to shift like so on top of the hopper with a fence post. Then we need to put our water on the fence. You don't need to press shift, just right click on the fence with the water. Well, this is perfect, it's raining. So now we put the lightweight pressure plate on top. Again, you don't need to shift or anything like that. And then we put the note block in the front. That is not a jukebox. You do not put discs into this. This is a note block. Okay, just so you know. And that is your AFK Fish Farm. Should then be able to catch with this. Right click. And we just got a salmon. Nice. That is the AFK Fish Farm. That's how you set it up. I want to show you one last thing over here, okay? So, obviously, we're in a biome that rains. JP, thank you very much for that. Over here, I've expanded the chests over here, okay? I've done this in other videos as well, but I didn't do it in the last video, and I want to show you how this is done. This is done really simply. You need a hopper for every double chest. And all you need to do is put, again, I've just encased this. You can take this out if you wish. And you just put in a double chest and you continue the hoppers down. And what happens when you catch something? It goes right down to the bottom one first, like we have here. And then as this fills up, it'll then fill up this one, and so on and so forth. A ladder to get easy access down and back up again. Okay, I've obviously got a pressure plate here to let me out of the iron door, and I've got a button in here. Reason why I have that is so no mobs get in and attack you while you're in here as well. Don't put a pressure plate outside because if a mob steps in that, they can still get in. You don't want a creeper coming in here and blowing you up while you're in here. Make sure to keep a hole on this one here. So you may be wondering, how do you make this an AFK fish farm? Well, that's quite simple, guys. All you need to do is keep something pressed on the right mouse button. I usually use a book or put a bit of tape on the right mouse button. Some people use macros. Some people press F3 and T together, and that reloads your resource pack. And once you take your hand off it, it will keep spamming. I'm not actually touching the mouse right now. And you can then walk away from your keyboard. So F3 plus T, a bit of tape, holding the right mouse button, or some people use a macro. Macro's probably the best because if you're on a server, it'll also work on realms. Depending on your ping and the lag on the server, you may need to reduce the rate at which you cast. And the macro is the best way of doing that. We can't do that with F3 and T, and you can't do that with a holding down the right mouse button. AFK Fish Farm, a little bit different from what I used to make, and a little bit better every single time. I really hope that you find this useful. If you did, it would be great if you left a like on this video. And if you want to see more tutorials or more mod showcases, which I love doing as well, then it would be great if you would hit the subscribe button as well, guys. JP, thank you very much again for your comment. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching this video, guys. It'll be great to leave a comment down below and let me know if it worked for you or if you get stuck with anything. Thank you very much. I'm Michael. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.